What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a really fun workout because it is max out day. It is the final week of a training cycle, which means that intensity is at its very highest before I get to deload. Normally I would deload or I would max out during deload week, but this workout I was feeling really good, and John always tells me if I feel really good to go ahead and max out. Within reason, of course. I'm not going to be maxing out if I already maxed out like the week before and I just have an ego trip and want to hit new weights. But if I have a couple of like 2-3 weeks under my belt of really solid training, following the training plan, and the stars align and I feel great, it is okay to max out. A lot of times if you try to kind of make all the factors just go perfectly on max out day, like get enough sleep, get enough caffeine, make sure you're like perfectly peaked, a lot of times the stars just don't align on that day. So if you ever feel really freaking good and you're not just lying to yourself that you feel good, it's okay to max, because at that point like your CNS nervous system is firing and ready to go. But yeah, like always guys, we start every single workout with our isometrics and our warm-up. On days where I'm not doing a plyometric movement, I just do a barbell warm-up instead of the high intensity like lower volume like plyometric. Usually like that, I do that warm-up on my plyo days. Those are like the really long skips, like 200-meter skips, backward skips, all that stuff. But when I'm just lifting, I just do the barbell warm-up. It really just gets the blood flowing, gets me really warmed up. This time of year it gets really cold, which is why you see me warming up with a hoodie. I like to, and this goes for if I'm dunking or lifting, I like to get like a small sweat going, and then I take the hoodie off. And during this time of year, it's really hard to get a sweat going. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The first movement of the day is power clean, and I am doing doubles, working up to the heaviest double that I can do. And the way that I go, like I think we had like 6 sets of 2 programmed in today. And I get a lot of questions asked, like if you have 6 sets of 2 programmed in and it says last 2 sets at 85%, for example, what do you do with the first 4 sets? Every single workout for my main lifts, I like to do a 5-4-3-2-1 warm up. So I go I'll take this power clean, for example. I did 5 reps at 95 pounds. Then I did 4 reps at 135, then 3 reps at 185, 2 reps with this weight right here that you're seeing now, 225. And then I would go up to, well, for this workout, then I would just progressively work up the doubles in intensity until I get to my working weight. Now this workout, this weight right here is when I realized it was going to be a good day to max out, especially on this second rep. I decided to pull it as hard as I could, and I caught it almost standing completely straight up, which I've never been able to do on power clean. So when that happened, I was like, okay, today something special might go down. I might be able to PR my power clean. And some background on my power clean, my previous PR is 285 pounds, and I did that last year. And I've been trying to power clean 295 literally all year, and I keep failing it and failing it and failing it and failing it, and I've hit a really big plateau on that lift. Then I built up to 275 for my working set of power cleans, and I got the 275 for a double, which I've never done before. So this is technically a PR right here. And after this, I decided to go for the PR of 295, which I will show you right after this word from THP. If you are an athlete that is looking to add inches to their vertical, our coaching is going to help you add at least 3 inches of vertical in the next 6 months. And if not, we're going to train you for free until you do. The reason we're so confident in making this guarantee is because based on polls we just took, the average athlete on THP gains 4 inches of vertical in 6 months, and 1 in 5 athletes gain at least 7 inches of vertical, which is insane. If you want to see if you qualify for our coaching, just click the link in the description and fill out the application, and we'll get back to you if you're a good fit. Now let's get back to the video. Let's go. I finally PR'd the power clean. I was so excited after I did that. When you're working for something for so freaking long, you just keep failing and failing and failing, and you finally get it. It is the most surreal feeling ever. And yeah, just super happy with me getting that 295. And then right after I did the 295, I went for 300 and I didn't get it. Now, remember, I did a whole power clean workout before I went for that PR. I did my 6 sets of 2, built up 275 for the double, then went for the 295. And then I went and tried 300 and failed it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to save that for my deload week. And then the second clip that you saw of me actually getting 300 pounds, that was during deload week. But something special that happened this last week is I just had a baby. So I hadn't been in the gym for I think like 3 or 4 days and super sleep deprived and stuff. And I went to the gym literally just to get like a small workout going. John told me to not go heavy, just like go through the motions. And for some reason I was like, I want to try going for this 300. Like I feel like I can get it. I was at the gym, I had adrenaline, and I went for 300 and I got it. And I think it's because I didn't do all the extra working sets like right before. And yeah, got the 300 pounds, which is absolutely insane. The fact that I power clean 300 is just blows my mind right now. After that, I went and did some back squats. It was a similar workout. I think it was 6x2. And as you can see here, I am doing the McGill curl up, which is one of the exercises in the McGill Big 3, which if you have back pain, highly recommend that you do the McGill Big 3 every single day. The reason I did it here is because I'm starting to get to some heavier weights, and there's been studies that have shown that doing a McGill Big 3 right before lifting can decrease a very like symptomatic back. So if you have like a very sensitive back or something like that, it can decrease the risk of a flare-up. It reminds me a lot of isometrics. You can literally use McGill Big 3 exactly like how you use isometrics for the knees. So make sure you guys are doing that if you have back pain. I have a routine of doing the McGill curl up. I call it the McGill Big 1 because the curl up is the only one that I do because it's my weakest one, and you want the McGill Big 3 to be balanced. So if you can bird dog for a minute, you should be able to curl up for a minute. You should be able to side plank for a minute. I cannot curl up as long as I can bird dog and side plank. So that's the one that I do the most because that is where I am lacking. And literally every single morning, it's part of my morning routine. I wake up, I do the McGill Big 1, the curl up for 30 seconds, and then I go on a 15 to 30 minute walk. And that's every single day. And then anytime my back's feeling iffy, so it was feeling a little bit iffy right here warming up for the squats, I'll do a McGill Big 1 like right before one of my sets, and then just really focus on bracing during squats and staying upright, not hunching over, turning the squat into a good morning, and that usually gets rid of any possible flare-up that I might have. From here, as you can see, I warmed up to 355 for 2, and then I went for 385 for 2, which would be a PR. A lot of people, they were like, oh, you squatted 4 or 5. How is this a PR? This is a PR for a double. So a PR doesn't just mean that you max out and you hit a new weight. It can mean a rep PR too. So if you've never done a weight for 2 reps, or 3 reps, or 4 reps, 5 reps, whatever it is, whatever rep range that you're working at, if it's a weight you haven't done at that rep range, that is a PR because you've never done that before. And I got that pretty easily. And then during lead of the week, I went for a 410 squat attempt, and I got that easy. But the depth was a little bit suspect. Technically, it's legal according to like powerlifting standards, but I like to squat as low as my body can physically go. And if you compare that squat to like my previous sets, or even the set right before the 355, it was not quite as low. But still felt pretty solid. I didn't decide to go for another one, so left it at 410. Probably try that again another time. Finished the workout with some band walks for posterior chain. And that's it for the video, guys. Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.